Hey, it's Casino Mike. Is romance in your budget? I've known a lot of people who really don't take the time to set something aside, or they're scrambling to get something for a memorable day like an anniversary or a birthday or what have you. They don't think about it. Whether it's a man or a woman, they forget. Now, when it comes to a budget to where you have that ready, nobody thinks about it. I'll tell you, there's some people out there that don't care about a budget, and they don't care about really impressing anybody with romance. I know, because I had a friend, his idea of taking a woman out was taking her to McDonald's. And he told me the woman he'd take there was completely satisfied with it. Sure. That's why he only saw her once. I know a woman who she dated a lot of different men, and all of them took her to McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Burger King, Del Taco, Taco Bell, any fast food place you can think of. They usually took her to one of those places, except for the one guy she ended up with. She went out with him expecting that he was going to take her to a drive-in. He took her to Red Lobster, and she said, "He is a keeper." Are you budgeting for your romance? Or is there no romance because there's no budget? Has a romance in your marriage gone to dust? Are you guys just living together, existing together? Maybe you have family, but it's just there isn't the spark there anymore. Probably because the thoughtfulness is gone. So I've met people like that. I met one woman who said, you know, we married when I was in high school. I was the homecoming king, homecoming queen, all of that. They had two kids, two boys. They grew up teenagers, and she found that she didn't love her husband anymore. She said they grew apart. I told her, you just stopped caring. And she got mad because it was the truth. Bottom line is this: there has to be thoughtfulness in the relationship. And to do that, you've got to have the budget. Now, if you feel like you're scraping by, yet you can afford a video game or something, or going out to beer with the boys, or going out shopping with the girls, or what have you, that you don't feel there's enough to invest in the relationship because you've been in it a long time, or what have you, or long time for some people is just 3 months. But there's got to be more there. So you've got to have a budget for romance. And if you don't have the job that can pay for it, you might want to look into making some extra money to have that budget so that you have a happy marriage and you're not miserable and you're not yelling. A lot of causes of divorce have to do with finances. They're one of the biggest. So if you need money to woo your partner or woo somebody else that you have a thing for, all right? Maybe there's someone you have an interest in. But to get that person thinking you're serious, you got to be able to afford a decent date. So to do that, you got to have the extra money. You have to have more than just the income from your job because you're covering all your home expenses and all of your things that you probably like to do. But you should include the person you care about. So probably the best thing to do is to make extra money. How can you do that? How about working a home job or home business where you're making extra money and you're not away from home for 16 to 20 hours. That's crazy. What if you were able to make enough money at home to take care of those things, even go on a trip? That's romantic, right? Go on a romantic trip. Something, it is something that impresses your girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse that you are serious. So if you have that extra money and that kind of work, that's going to help you out a lot. And plus, if you can transition that into full time and not be to where you only have vacation like once, a week of vacation once a year or twice a year, or so I'm saying you get limited. If you want something that's going to make you look very serious, your partner, you've got to invest a little more time to make a little more money, and you got to find a way to do it so it doesn't wreck your relationship. I met a number of guys who worked 2 jobs, and this happens to the women too. They work 2 jobs, in particular someone I know. You work 2 jobs and you're away. You're away, you have no idea what's going on with your spouse. You have no idea how things are going. And they find somebody else, you end up in divorce, or the spark, the caring is gone because you spent too much time away from that special person. So it'd be better to find a way to work an extra income at home or remotely. You can take the trip and work on your computer. All depends, whatever you're into. I'll tell you what, take a look at the link below. Go through the link below. There's a survey. Check it out. See what it can work for you. I think it'd be great to save your relationship or start a new relationship. If you haven't been in any relationship, find one with someone that you're interested in. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But what if it does? The last thing you want to do is say, well, what if? What if I had the extra money? Check out the link below and find out what you can do for extra money. This is Casino Mike. Get some flowers.